Thank you for tuning into the Walk in Truth Radio Network. Stay tuned for an encouraging word from Pastor, Teacher Dr. James Sutton. Let's see what Pastor Sutton has to say to us today.
Hello, this is Pastor Jay, and I want to encourage you today. God has called you to do something that's difficult and different than you've ever done before. And you know what most people do? They seek the creation and not the creator. What I mean by that is you seek validation from man, even though you've been called by God. Why? Because it's difficult and it's different. Well, isn't that like our God to choose the foolish things to confound the wise? But there's a few things that can help you along the way, and I want to encourage you in them. One, you need to walk by faith and not by sight, and realize that it's impossible to please God without faith. And then allow God to be a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. And on top of that, when you've done all you can do in that area moving forward, stand on the promises of God and you'll see God move. Do all that you can and then stand some more in the difficult, different thing that God has called you to do. And the last thing, you will be subject to rejection. There will be people that will come along because they don't have the vision, they don't have the idea, they don't have the motivation to do what God has called you to do, but they like you stuck just where you're at. And God wants to pull you out, but for some reason or other, your so-called friends that you're seeking validation from just can't see it. Well, I want to encourage you. They're not supposed to see it. You're supposed to trust God and obey God. So what am I saying? Walk with God, trust God, believe in God, and walk out this difficult task in faith and never give up. Ask God to give you the strength to carry on, and you'll find yourself on the other side of this. Like I always say, I always want you to be encouraged, blessed, and at peace, and always remember walking the truth of the Lord. And I'm going to walk it out by faith and see you on the other side. Peace.